Welcome to Caregivers and Community Connection. I'm Sharon Kelly, of course, and I am your host each and every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. and Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. right here on Comcast Cable, Channel 96. We have a very exciting show today, so please don't turn that dial. We got an up-and-coming artist that's right here from the city of Chattanooga, and I would like to be the first to introduce him to you, and that's Mr. Jimmy Young. Welcome, Jimmy. How are you?
Thank you, Miss Sharon. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I guess, when you feel like you had something to do with a product that's going out on the market, like myself with you, I'm just amazed at your talent, your range, and all the things that you've been able to showcase right down in Mocha. I'm sure all across Chattanooga, everybody know Jimmy Young, but I was introduced to you this summer when we developed the Talent Team Tuesday program that we do every Tuesday for our young people aged 10 to 18, well, 21 really. And you popped up one night and had your little fan base with you, starting with your mother, of course. And you were able to go to a different range, and you had all of us just in awe. And we was just so amazed at you. And you went on to be able to be in the competition to open up for Johnny Gill and others. That was at the 8th Annual Pearl White Gala. And I wanted Chattanooga to hear from you today. So can you tell us a little something about Jimmy Young?
Well, to start off with, my name is Jimmy Orshad Young. I started singing at the age of 8. And I was born in Selma, Alabama, moved from there at the age of 2, all the way from there to Chattanooga, Tennessee. So I really do call this my hometown. Also, I started at Antioch Baptist Church singing. And my mom always told me, she would say, when you sing, it's something about you that's just moving. And I never quite really understood what she meant until I got older.
Right.
So going from Antioch, I went to Olivet Baptist Church.
Okay.
And ever since I've started singing, people have come up to me and they have said that I've changed them emotionally, spiritually, and how my talent should be shown not just in Chattanooga, but all around the world. So that really does give me a positive outlook on what I want to do in life.
You know, that is so well spoken, because we got to start as an adult telling our young people that they can be successful, not just in our city, but just like you said, and the lady said, all around the world. And I see you going there, Jimmy. I really do. And I'm so proud to have met you and heard you and was able to put you on a stage with someone that was at another level that I know you're going to be at. Now, I sit back and I watch you. You're a leader as well. You came down, you followed through, and you said, Miss Kelly, I want to really help you get that Talent Team Tuesday started.
Yes,
because there's so many people that's so negative. And when school started back, they felt like our kids just really didn't have time because they were going to football practice or homework or whatever. But this is only one day for an outlet. And what did you think when we began to slow down on Tuesday?
When we began to slow down, at first I was like, it's kind of strange, because I was so used to coming every Tuesday down to Mocha to sing for everyone and to hear all of the other talented kids that were there. And I was just wondering, like, okay, I know kids, either you're at a rehearsal, but half the time on a Tuesday you're just at home, just sitting back. And so I'm glad that we still can keep that going so that kids can come back, show their talent, get feedback on what they want to do, and just have fun like we did in the summertime.
I'm telling you, it was amazing this summer and how dedicated you all were. One of the things I know, I'm a poster on Facebook, but I'm not friends with the kids.
Yeah.
They hadn't friend me. So I needed someone like yourself to get on board with me to represent a leader for your peers, to encourage them to take those couple of hours out and come back down to Mocha, even though it's downtown, bigger stage, and all that stuff, but it's your all's night. And I want to continue that, because so many times adults have things for young people and then they just drop them. And I didn't want to drop you all. I wanted to keep you, but I needed some help from leaders such as yourself to actually get this thing started. So we came up with something, and you actually came up with the program. And I want you to tell Chattanooga a little something about what's going to be going on November the 3rd.
Okay, well, November the 3rd, 5 o'clock, that's the first Sunday of November. I came up with a day for teens to come and perform, and also visual artists to come. Also, the school I go to, which is a performing arts school, I have a vocal rep class.
Okay.
And we're learning the art of jazz now. So we're doing jazz songs. And so I was thinking that since Mocha, to me, it's like a jazz type of soulful place, I really do. I was thinking, how about we have the kids from my vocal class come and perform their songs for a live audience, while also incorporating the visual art majors into come and show their artwork to all types of people just outside of school as well. And so on November 3rd, we'll be having a vocal reps from the vocal rep students at CCA presenting jazz and creative talent down at Mocha, where everybody will come and they will sing their songs, and we'll also be having a silent auction. So where kids can display their talent and display their visual talent as well. And also there will be, like I said, a live auction, silent auction. And I just want everybody to come and just enjoy what Chattanooga kids have to offer, because everybody is not just gifted in sports.
That's
Other
correct.
kids aren't gifted not just singing, but drawing, playing piano, instruments, and stuff like that. So I just want to get them out there just so they can see this is what I have that I can bring to the world. Like, this can be my job for a living. So that's what I want to do.
I like that. Now I want you to look in that camera, and I want you to tell your peers to come down on November the 3rd so they can be with us.
My peers, my fellow teens, if you're not a teen, I would love if everyone would come down to Mocha at 511 Broad Street. Come down to Mocha and see what people like you have to offer. See what everybody does in their free time and do what they love to do. It'll be November 3rd, starting at 5 o'clock. Tickets are $5, and you can email me at shadowyoung.young799@gmail.com. Or if you know me personally, you can get my number. And I just want everybody to come and have a great time. It'll be fine dining. You can come and eat. My favorite thing in Mocha is the chicken and waffles. So definitely come down and eat chicken and waffles, because it is off the chain.
Well,
So
see,
I love it.
I love it, I love it, I love it. And you did such a great job, and they heard it from you, not from me. And it means something when peers talk to peers. And I appreciate you understanding the theory of art, and not only through your vocals, but through the art where we're drawing and doing so many things in the community. And there's so many things that's going on with our kids in a positive way that we have not had the showcase to be able to present it. And now we do. And we're going to do it with people like yourself. I'm going to give Chattanooga an opportunity to hear just a little bit of you. And we're going to do that right now. And then we're going to come right back with Caregivers and Community Connection.
Okay. All right. I will sing a little bit of John Legend's Ordinary People.
Okay.
Girl, I'm in love with you. This ain't the honeymoon, past the infatuation phase. Right in the thick of love. At times we get sick of love. Seems like we argue every day.
Thank you, Jimmy. That is
You're
so
welcome.
beautiful. We're going to take a small break, and we'll be right back
All
with
right.
Caregivers and Community Connection.
All right.
Alright, now this next performer, he's like a brother to me. I've been knowing him for about 5 years now. And when I tell y'all, this boy can blow. So give it up for Jimmy Young.
I am ready for love.
Welcome back to Caregivers and Community Connection. I know you all enjoyed a lot of the things that we've been doing with our youth here in the city of Chattanooga, and I encourage the adults to please come out and support our youth. I mean, it takes a whole family, a whole city to raise a village, and our village consists of our young people. Now, getting back to Mr. Young, first of all, that was amazing what you all just done with the footage, even with you showing us through being able to do it without the music, that's your voice, and it's good to hear you using your talent. But, I looked in the last Sunday's newspaper. One of the things that I was able to see is the crime in our city. And we all are working to hopefully improve our city in regards to our crime rating. Last Sunday it said that Chattanooga, even though we have a lower population of 170,000 people, still our crime rate was elevated for those amount of people in the city. I think Memphis was number one, then Jackson, Tennessee, then Nashville, Tennessee, and then Chattanooga was ranked 4. I want to ask you, as a young man, what is it that you think that our city is missing when it comes to decreasing that crime with the young people that maybe you attend school with? Because that 16 and 17-year-old, it's kind of hard to catch you all. What do you think that we should do as a community?
Well, I think that we, as a community, should start first with our adults. I feel like if the adults, they tell us the right thing to do, but if you're going to tell us the right thing to do and the way we should go, you need to have a way physically that we need to do. Just like there are a lot of teens out here that are 16, 17-year-olds that don't have jobs and that people are not giving them a chance. And the fact is that we need to do something. We need to have them something. Instead of having them go to the streets, we need to have something there, something more positive for them to do than to do that. So, because when you're bored, you're thinking about doing anything. But if you have something that you have to do, like if you have to go to work, you're not thinking about going out, doing this, or going out doing that. You think about going to work so you can go get your paycheck, so you can save up, so you can do stuff like that. So I feel like it first starts with the adults. Instead of just telling us the right way to do, you all need to show us the right way first. And we're looking up to y'all. So that's how it starts off.
I like that, because so many times we just all on our youth, but we need to look at the entire community and family. I mean, where are we mentally with our youth? Are we afraid of our young people? And that's one thing that I said that I would never be. But I want to respect you all just like I want you to respect me.
Right.
And it works both ways. And I like what you said about jobs, because you know what? Money changes things.
Yes.
It's not the love of money. It's money do change things.
Right.
And you get an opportunity to purchase some of the things that you need. You want to dress like other kids. You spunky today. But, it's those type things that we need to do, and to give you a chance and hopefully show you the right way by doing right ourselves. Now, another thing that I've looked at with young people, some of us, we just don't have that direction at home. I know you want to see it, but sometimes it's not there. And mentors, I think, is good. And I can't mentor the whole world, but I'm so happy that I can mentor some young people to get up there and push you all out there, get you out of that egg nest and say, go flap your wings and fly. To do what you can do.
And I thank you for that, Miss Sharon, because with allowing the kids to come down to Mocha, they can see, oh, okay, somebody's out here is really trying to help us. And I thank you for you, because you do have a heart of giving and to show people how this is who I really am. It's not no show. I'm just this way with everybody all the time. So I thank you for just you being a mentor and just being there openly and with your heart open to all kids. You might not even know who they are, but just if they want to just stop by and say, hey, I just thank you for having a humble heart and a great personality to just let any child come into your presence and they be able to feel your love towards them, which is what you have done to me. So I thank you so much for that. And I feel like if adults were more like that, then kids will be more perceptive into, okay, I may like this person. Or because all kids, you can't come at with a hard attitude. Some kids, you have to learn how to treat a kid the way that they are. To have them, if you want them to do what you want them, if you want them to do what you want them to do, you have to come at them the right way. And then I feel like the city of Chattanooga will see a change. If just the adults come at the kids the right way and show them a better way out, then the whole city will change.
I really like that. I remember as a young person in my church, that's where I got my start, to use my vocals, to sing, to know I even could sing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you notice how I always made it a point to give every child the mic, because that was an opportunity to not be afraid. They could hear themselves. They know how they sound. So when they go out into the community, into the world, my thing is that they won't be afraid of the mic. And I see that in you when you're singing. You put your heart in it and you give it all you got. The ranges that you can go to is amazing to see a young man do that. So whatever I can do as an adult and any of the other adults in the city, hopefully they will take one child and bring them into their arms and embrace them with love, true love, and be there behind you all to encourage you along the way. Now, I know it's almost time for you to get ready to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you've been traveling around. Are you interested in a certain college or anything?
Well, I'm really interested in Fisk University, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. I got to meet the choral director at their school because they came to my school, and I just fell in love with the Jubilee Singers. I'm thinking about Fisk. Also, I'm thinking about Columbia College, which is in Chicago. My mother, she does not want me to go that far in my first year. But I still have my options open, but those two schools I'm really trying to pursue.
I know when my oldest daughter went off to college and she went to UVA in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my baby. It was really, real hard. And leaving that school that day, and she had no friends there. She knew nobody. And me, my mom, and dad, we didn't want to cry in front of her. So we just kind of cried all the way home. I mean, that was a long drive. And it was quiet, and we cried and talked about her. And we talked about how she looked in her face. She didn't look like she wanted us to go, but she wanted to act like a big girl,
mm-hmm.
too. But, and I know how your mother feel, because it's hard to let your young people go out. But that's one thing that you'll have to do. And you know what? I think whatever school you attend, you will do a great job in showcasing Chattanooga. I really believe that.
Well, thank you.
So,
I hope so.
Tell me something about what you hear in your schools, because you're around the peers that our young people want.
All young people. I think that most of them, they want to be successful. I know that much. And I think that I feel like they do have the drive to be successful, but they just need like the extra push to do it. I feel like if they had a chance, because everybody has chance, but I feel like they just had that one chance to get it, they will excel in it. And I feel like if we just change some things, then I feel like it'll come together. I feel like that.
What do you think about this big change that's going on in our city? With our mayor, our government, what do you think about that?
I feel like with the government right now, it's a little disheartening because of all that's going on. I feel like we're a little confused about what is actually going on. And I just think that in schools, they should stop with the little, trying to be secretive about it all and just let us know what the real world is like.
Like, you'll get an opportunity to vote soon, because you're 17 years old now. And I hope from this you understand the power of voting, because your vote do count. And don't you ever let anyone tell you that it don't. And we need to pay attention to the politics of this country to make sure that we give everybody a fair chance. Research the people that you're voting for and make sure that you make the best decision that you know how to make. And just tell us about what do you think about our president and what he has done in your mind, in your place?
I love the president. I feel like he has dilemmas at times to where he can't choose what side to really choose. Because if you don't go with this side, then they're going to be mad. But if you don't go to that side, then they're going to be mad as well. I hate that being the president, you become old extremely fast.
Right.
Because think about it, from when he first got elected to now, it's like he is like aged like 30 years. So I feel like I really do commend him for being the president, because I know being the president, you have authority over a lot of stuff. You have a lot on your plate to deal with every day. So I really do like him. I really do.
And people even complain when he take a vacation.
Yep.
Isn't that so sad? But that's just your leadership experiences that I'm looking at and witnessing, and the whole Chattanooga really. I wish you much success in all your endeavors that you do in life. And I will be right there looking through that peephole, looking at Mr. Jimmy Young and seeing when you take it to that other level. And I want to thank you so much for coming out today and spending a little time with me in Chattanooga and just telling us about yourself and encouraging our young people to come out and to Talent Teen Tuesday. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much. You're welcome.